Okay, good day, students. Today we are going to take general mathematics, and our topic for today will be on algebraic expression, which we have an idea of it in our previous classes. And what we really want to know about algebraic expression is how to collect like terms. That's our first objective, and how to make use of brackets effectively to solve simple algebraic processes. Now, to start with, we have an example to give, and which we said, what is an algebraic itself? Algebraic is a representation of numbers with alphabets. It's a representation of numbers with alphabets. So, which means alphabets and numbers can be put together to form an algebraic expression. So, to give an example on how to collect like terms, when you have a problem on algebraic expression and how to solve the problems given. To start with, we'll now say, to solve this problem, 10n plus 8m plus 5n plus 12n. Now, n and n are not like terms. So the first step is to collect like terms. For us to collect like terms, that will be our first step. Collect like terms. In collecting like terms, our first number is 10n. So we'll take the first one, which is 10n. Then we'll now go again. And when you are collecting like terms, you need to consider the signs too that goes with it. The signs before the numbers. So you are taking them with the signs before the number. So which we have n, we are taking what? 5n. But what sign do we have there? We have a plus sign. And the plus sign will now be plus 5n. If you look at the expression, we don't have any other n there. So we'll now take n together with the sign, which is plus 8m plus 12n. Now, 10n plus 5n will give us what? 15n, which I believe you know the answer as you are watching me, which will give us 15m plus and plus will still give us positive. So 8m plus 12m, which I know is the answer is what? 20n. So it will be plus 20n. Now, n and n are not like terms. So because they are not like terms, we cannot add them together. So this will give us our final answer. So if we have to take another example is 3x plus 4y minus z plus 2x minus 5y plus 6z. Now, if you remember, we said our first step is to what? Collect like terms. So we collect like terms. In collecting like terms, you always start with the first figure and letter, which will give us 3x. Now, we now look through to pick any other x again, which is 2x. Always consider the sign before the number, which will give us plus 2x. Do we have any other x here? No. So we now go to the next alphabet, which is y. We have 4y plus 4y to give us plus 4y. We look through again. We have 5y, but if you look at the sign before it is minus. So it will be minus 5y. Do we have any other y there? No. Then we now go to z. Now if you look at this z, we have minus before the z. So it will be minus z plus 6z. So we now have to solve. 3x plus 2x will give us what? 5x. While we have plus and we have minus 5y, which I told you, if you could remember, that I said when you have plus, it's like you having some certain money with you, but if you have a negative number, it's like you owing. So we should now say I have plus 4y and I have minus 4y. Minus 4y means I am owing. Plus 4y I have. So for me to owe, and I must pay my debt. So for me to pay, if I pay, what do I have left? I'm still owing. So which means if I'm still owing y, not 1y but y, which will now give me minus y minus z plus 6z. Minus z means I'm owing a z, plus 6z means I have 6z. So which will now give me what? I have to pay my debt. If I pay, I still have some z left with me, so I have what? Plus 5z. So if you look at it, they are not like terms, so you cannot add everything together. This will give us our final answer. That is to tell us how to what? Simplify collecting like terms when it comes to algebraic expression. Then our second objective is to make use of brackets effectively to solve an algebraic expression. Now, how do we make use of brackets to solve an algebraic expression? For example, if I have open bracket 3x plus 2y plus 5x plus 3y. First and foremost, our first step is to what? Open the brackets. We have to open the brackets. And how do we open the brackets? We lift the brackets up by saying 3x plus 2y. Now, if we have to lift the second bracket up, we need to consider the signs. So the signs before the bracket has to be what? The sign must have an effect on the bracket. So for us to open this bracket now, we need to consider this sign to multiply this sign. There is no sign but an invisible plus there, a positive number, which will now be from our signs, which we said plus times plus will give us what? Plus. Plus times minus will give us what? Minus. Because for you to open the bracket, you have to use the sign outside the bracket to multiply the signs inside the bracket. So which means minus times plus will give you minus. Minus times minus will give you plus. Always remember those sign rules. So which means our plus multiplied by this will give us plus 5x, and our plus multiplied by this plus will still give us plus 3y. Now the brackets are open. Then how do we solve? We only open the bracket, but they are not in like terms. So the next step is to collect like terms. So for you to collect like terms, it has to be 3x. These are y. Next one. So give you plus 5x plus 2y plus 3y, which will now give us what? 3x plus 5x will give you 8x, plus 2y plus 3y will give you plus 5y. So for those algebraic expressions with brackets, this is how we open up the brackets from them. Okay, if for example, again, I have something like this, which I want to open the bracket again. I have 3f plus 2 open brackets 2 minus 5f. How do we open this? We first open brackets. which will now give us 3f will still stand, plus these two. For us to lift it, we have to use these two to multiply what is inside. But remember that it's a positive 2 because of the sign before it, which will now give us, these two multiplied by these two will give us what? It will give us plus 4. Plus 4. Or maybe let me do it this way. That means 2 times 2 minus 2 times 5f. So to open the bracket, as we give you 3f plus 2 minus 10f. Is that clear? So we now what? Collect like terms. Because we are not in like terms. We collect like terms, which will now give us, 2 times 2 will give us 4. So for us to collect the like terms, it will now be 3f, this as it will give you minus 10f plus 4, which will now give us what? This is a positive number, to give you 3 minus 10f will now give us what? Minus 7f plus 4, which is our answer. Find that answer. So if you look at it, with what we have here now, always put it in mind to remember the sign rules. Always put it in mind to remember the sign rules when you are multiplying. Put it in mind to remember the sign rules on how to remove your brackets when you want to simplify our algebraic expression. With this, I want to believe you understand, and let's give an assignment for you to write it. Our first assignment will be minus 6x plus 8x minus 3x, 5y minus 2b plus 4c minus 3y plus 5s plus 7b, 5n plus open bracket 3n minus 4n. So I want to believe after solving this problem, we should be able to understand more of algebraic expression. So we'll continue in our next class still on algebraic expression. Thank you.